Becoming more feminine changed how I look, how I think, and how I show up. And this isn't about looks, it's about energy. In this video, I'm gonna give you tips on how to become more feminine in your mindset, your habits, and in faith. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ifema Eze. I am a 26-year-old hairstylist turned beauty mentor, and I am documenting my journey on what it truly means to live a soft, feminine life. Let's talk about what femininity really is. Femininity is softness and strength, it's emotional awareness, and it's intentional living. For most of my life, I have never really felt as feminine as I do now. That's because I stopped expressing my masculinity too much and started moving slower, started being softer, and just being more intentional. Being feminine is not about being weak, it's actually being strong because you understand your boundaries and you set them as well. And if you feel like you're struggling to express your feminine side and you feel like you're always doing manly things and you feel like men should be doing, then keep watching this video because I'm about to give you some tips that have helped me as well. So the first tip is to slow down. I know this sounds so simple, but really, you need to slow down. For many years, my nervous system was always in a wreck. Like I was always worrying and stressing about something that is not even here yet. I was always rushing. I even noticed like I would be doing everything so fast. Like let's say I had to like wipe down the counter or I had to like wash the dishes. I would be doing it at 2x speed. I would literally have to like stop and think like, wait, why am I rushing? Like I am not in a rush to go anywhere. I'm not pressured to do anything after this. So why am I rushing when I'm washing the dishes? But that's due to my nervous system always being on go and always being like in a rush and feeling pressure and thinking like I don't have any time. I need to hurry up. I need to do this, finish it so quickly. But it's like, what's the rush? When it comes to slowing down, it's so important to rest. Rest is productive. I remember when I didn't used to prioritize resting because I wanted to make as much money as I can. But when you really think about it, if you're not okay, nothing else will be okay. Your business will not be okay. Your life will not be okay because you're not prioritizing your self-care and your rest. Also, when you're in a resting stage, you're able to think more clear because your nervous system is not going crazy. You're able to have more clarity, you're able to reflect and actually respond better to things. You also create a space for peace and you protect your energy. Being able to find a place or a thing or an area where you're able to be at peace and protect your energy is so important, and you need to hold on to that because the world is already stressful enough and you need to make space for yourself to actually experience peace and enjoy your time here on earth. Self-care is also discipline, so that comes to grooming, routines, and your health. A lot of people don't realize that prioritizing your healthcare is self-care because that goes back to me saying when you're good, everything else is good. Invest in how you look, invest in your upkeep, invest in your well-being, in your health, invest in, eating the right food, invest in the gym. And if you can afford it, invest in the extracurricular things that can help boost your self-esteem, which ultimately makes you happier. So like whether that's like, investing in facials, massages, and buying better quality hair, better quality material and clothing, traveling more. These are things that will bring you peace and genuine happiness and will ultimately make you feel softer and more feminine. And you know the saying, when you look good, you feel good, which is so true. Like as women, when our hair is done, our makeup is done, we got on a great fit, we feel like we're on top of the world. So like when you're constantly like in making sure that, you're investing in your looks internally and externally, you're always going to feel good as well. Routines are so important because it helps keep you disciplined and it creates structure in your life and it actually makes you more positive. Like for example, like if you wake up knowing like, okay, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and then at 5:30, I'm reading the Bible, and then at 7 a.m. I'm going to the gym, and then like if you stick to a routine, to stick to structure, it makes you more positive because you're not just waking up and you're being all willy-nilly floating as the day is going by, just wasting time. Like even like when you're more productive and you're structured, you're able to get more done and you're proud of yourself because you did the thing that you said you were gonna do. When you have structure, that ultimately leads to peace as well. You're not living life in chaos. A feminine woman Let's not live in chaos. Feminine women say no without having guilt. You want to choose peace over chaos. You want to be able to say no to things that do not serve you or serve the person you are trying to become. If you are always living in chaos, you will never feel at ease or at peace. You would always live in survival mode and always live in masculinity. Another big tip to becoming more feminine is becoming closer to God. Prayer and stillness is so important, and the Bible has so many stories that mention about being a Proverbs 31 woman, a virtuous, capable, God-fearing woman of noble character. The Bible mentions so many stories of just being a soft woman who is disciplined, who takes care of her household, and who has wisdom, dignity, and who is modest and is focused on their family. Prayer and actually getting closer to God and actually reading the Bible will make you softer. And I can definitely attest to that, because before I was not reading the Bible as much as I did now. And with reading the Bible and truly understanding what God wants for me and wants for all of us, I don't need to stress as much anymore, because I know God's way is the best way and he'll never lead us astray. And in doing so, it helps you trust God's timing, because God's timing is never wrong. God is never late. So what's the point of being anxious? What's the point of worrying? What's the point of having doubt when you know that God has goodness planned for you? And another thing that you learn along your journey of getting closer to Christ is let go of control. I've always had control issues and I'm still working my way through it. But when I really understood that God is the ultimate decider of things, I learned to let go of control, not stress so much, and it has made me more peaceful in my mind and overall in life. And over time, your identity will start to be more rooted in faith and not in achievement. So your worth won't be tied to your achievements or how much money you make, because you are made in the image of God and his likeness. Overall, alignment is better than performance. You don't have to prove anything, because God already loves you and approves you, and you do not have to prove anything to anybody but yourself. You need to prove to yourself you are worth acquiring peace. You deserve a peaceful, happy life, and you deserve everything good that's to come out of it. Because femininity thrives in security, and when you're secure in yourself and in your God, then there's nothing to really be stressed and worried and anxious about. Ultimately, leading to a soft, feminine life. I hope these tips helped give you a mindset shift on how to become more feminine and how to acquire more peace in your life. Because we all deserve to be feminine. Like, God didn't call us women to be masculine and to be doing manly things, okay? Because I know how it feels. I've been doing that for years. And I told myself, this is not the life that I want to live. I want to be more soft, and you can be even softer too, but it starts in the inside. And if you're on a journey of growth, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I share more inside in my community link below. And that is all. Thank you for watching my video. I'm wishing more success, femininity, and softness in your life.